The Port Austin area was one of the first settlements of the Upper Thumb region visited by French explorers and traders who passed by the sandy beaches and rocky shoreline more than 100 years before Juduthan Bird in 1837. Mr. Bird brought his wife and two sons, Ben and Allen, to the tip of the thumb by sailboat. The Chippewa Indians were the nearest neighbors to the new pioneers. 11 years before the Bird family settled, Territorial Governor Lewis Cass and Indian agent Thomas McKinney, with their expedition team, camped on Charity Island on September 5, 1826. Due to bad weather, they departed the island on September 7th, arriving at Point of Barks about noon that day, and continued to Fort Gratiot, now known as Port Huron. Reports of the Cass expedition brought thousands of immigrants to the Michigan Territory, but few came to the north like the Bird family. In 1837, Michigan became the 26th state of the Union, with the young governor, Stephen T. Mason. At the time, the Upper Thumb region was known as Sanilac County, and the lower area was divided between Lapeer and St. Clair counties. The Michigan Land Office was selling underdeveloped lands for $1.25 an acre. Juduthan Bird built a cabin near the present location of Union and Arch Streets for his family, and by damming up the river, he built a water-powered sawmill on Bird Creek. The early mill, operated by an overshot wheel, moved a single-blade saw to cut the large logs into planks. Fishing and hunting wild game provided the family with food while they cleared the land. Soon, traders and trappers came to exchange goods and barter with the Indians. Sailing vessels used the landing dock of the small settlement to pick up lumber and fish from the newly established fishery owned by Mr. Bird. In 1847, the first Point of Barks lighthouse was built of beach stone. Several miles southwest of the Bird Creek village at the mouth of the Pinnipog River, Walter Hume settled in 1844, living and hunting with the Indians. He was a trapper and shingle weaver. By 1851, others arrived and a sawmill was built at the mouth of the river by the partnership of Hanks, Buttars, and Thompson. The Pinnipog River area developed as lumbering expanded. This was the beginning of Port Crescent.